Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Yallllla Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Now it's Messi. And it's Pirlo. And this is Messi. Messi! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Araujo gets over and intercepts. And the counter is on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's looking wide. Pirlo. Messi. Now it's Pelé. Come backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hunnit. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bellingham. Great vision. Caught offside that time.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's not got that quite right. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Pelé, and a chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Pelé really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great ball, and he's in here. Yallla. Pelé. Pelé powering forward here. Now it's Messi. Pelé. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Who's having a shot? And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that...
And the keeper's given it away. De Jong. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Argentina grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's got the beating. Real chance! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Will be 3 minutes at a time.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Substitution.
Here we go again. Argentina come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Thuram. No, that's been intercepted. Argentina come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's De Jong. Picked out brilliantly. And Hullet! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Pirlo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Seedorf. And this is... tries a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb. And we have our very first corner. And that was very necessary. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Pele. Number 24.
Argentina perhaps
Mbappe.
contemplating their next change
Number
here.
8, Pirlo.
And that
Number
interception
15,
was most
Seydou.
necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 14.
Well,
Del
Peter, just see
Piero.
here how a lot of the attacking
22,
players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Knocks it out wide. He's had a shot! Now who's... Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! He's kicked it out just. Zola with the short one. That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Judge, surely! He scores! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Cyprus really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Argentina give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. There's the shot! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So now the difference is 3. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Could move up a gear here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. And the finish! No, he's missed it. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Pedri. He's picked his way through. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. And here's Messi. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. De Jong has a look and plays it forward. And here's Romario. Played out to the left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. De Jong. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Zola. Here's Vieira. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Messi. Messi! It's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there.
Oh, he's been... Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Romario, and it's Vitinha. De Jong. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. And he's running through. Zola, and Zola! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zola gets away the first shot of the game. Pedri. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Owen. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options. And a chance! Sensational! A finish of true class! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Bellingham.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Pedri. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Argentina grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Neymar. And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri conjures time and space where few can. There's no flag. In with the challenge. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. Now it's Villa. Now it's Owen. Owen! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Gilberto Silva. That's Thuram. Gilberto Silva. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. David Villa. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he welcomes it in. Pedri, and he shoots! And now they can clear their lines. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Played out to the right. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Big chance! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot. And the whistle goes for half-time. Argentina come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11.
And the second half gets on the way.
Número 10.
He has found the way through. And here's Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Bellingham. Pedri. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Yallla. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Bale. Camavinga. It's Bellingham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Looking for options for movement. Yallla looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his feet. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Yallla is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's made its way to him. They're urging him to shoot. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Convertido en el minuto 72. Número 10. Cambio.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Señoras y señores, tenemos un niño perdido. Al padre de un niño con camiseta amarilla se le solicita presentarse.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. That is good alertness. Pedri. Spread it left. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Cruyff. Rummenigge. Now it's Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! And a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rummenigge certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a little off target. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. Cruyff. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! But he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. No foul, says the referee. Can he get on the end of this? Played in. Cleared away. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Chips it through. Nesta can get it clear. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Rijkaard. Played out to the right. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And Araujo. Rafael Varane. And it's Bellingham. Nedved. It's Pedri. Vieira. And he's in on goal! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard. Now it's Bellingham. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. Chance for a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Pedri. Nedved gets into a good position. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Cruyff, well seen, saw that coming. And it's Nedved. And that's not going to reach. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that.
And he's had a hit! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nice looking ball. Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Argentina, different to some extent this. Oh, that's ambitious.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Del Piero! It's loose. In he goes again! Bellingham. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Del Piero. Tries from distance. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yallllla is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Bale. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shoots! Now, can they get him away? Looking tidy in possession here, and the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Nicely shaped ball. Del Piero takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
20,
time for changes
el
on
dorsal
both
10,
sides, actually.
serán sustituidos
That
por
is good
el
pressure,
dorsal
just
15,
hounded him off it.
Eto'o.
Now it's De
El
Jong.
dorsal 19. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's chosen to go back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shot could be on. Look at the space here. And a chance! Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Zola. And Zola! He scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Bale. That is a great pick out. Oh no, this does not look... Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Van Dijk. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Zola. Swung over.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gets into some space. The ball goes in. It's loose, and there's a race for the
2
ball.
minutos de descuento.
Threads one in. Now it's Bale. Well, they can break here. Pedri. And it's Vieira. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Szoboszlai. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Pedri! Bernal. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early...
He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pedri plays it short. Cross into the box. And now they can spring out of defence. Kerkez. Still goalless. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the...
Oh, smashing header! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bernal, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bernal, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Vitinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is flagged offside. Turan. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Tries to pass it through. Flashes it. It's a mighty effort! And it's come back out to him. Now that was a full-blooded header.
Bullet may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Szoboszlai. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now Kerkez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bernal cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Chance! Goal! And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
It was a great finish, he put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's having a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Choupo-Moting. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's in a good position here. And a chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. This possibly the last play of the half. And that should get the job done. Aims beyond the defence. Wirtz plays it in. And he's there to clear it. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Argentina really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose level, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Argentina go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Turnbull. Number 15.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field, number 10, El Haj Diouf. Number 14, Fermin.
Thuram. Pedri. Nice control. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Zola goes short. Goes for the shot! NAC Breda are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pedri. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, delightful ball. It's a goal kick. And they win it back again. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Here's a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Threads one in. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Nice interception, well timed. Vitinha stood up well to him there. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
For this match was 52,820.
And it's Wirtz. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
No way through. Bullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Fermin. Oh, nice touch. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Vitinha. Oh, that is a nice touch. He could be in here. Can he finish? No mistake. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. NAC Breda get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skill. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Argentina.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Borussia Dortmund have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
He has found a way through. Bellingham. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this fella, Sven Botman, is someone who's had an interesting career, Peter. He received his football education in the...
Tries a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. Valverde. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Gullit. Tonali. And it's Valverde. Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov. Mbappe. There's the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Zola. And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Yildiz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham shoots! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Botman. No way through there. And here's Gullit. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali. Yildiz. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Berbatov. And here's Valverde. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And they can counter here. Now it's Gullit. Pedri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nice interception, well timed. And that's been won straight back. He's found a way through, takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pedri goes short. Here comes the cross. Bullish header! And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. And back to the goalkeeper, Dida, the great organiser of defence. Zola quietly revving up. Aims beyond the defence. Rummenigge, decent chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram. Zakaria, not the most accurate pass. Zola, good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good ball! Good ball, good... He's having a go! What a hit, the save was firm.
Argentina certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Argentina have their second corner now. Pele with the short one. Bellingham plays terrific. It's hit the crossbar. Played in a shot, surely, and again. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Tonali. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Valverde. Dani Olmo. No, again there's no way through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Berbatov. And here's Mbappe. And it's Olmo. Zakaria. Dani Olmo. And this is Berbatov. That's an excellent interception. Bale. And now the breakaway. Oh, well measured. He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. Nicely aimed pass. Ambitious ball here. Pedri is flagged offside. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Arsenal against Argentina.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And he's worked it through. He's got away. And he decides to cross it. And he's there to get it away. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Zola! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Molina. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pedri. Vieira. It's Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. Passing nice and neat. Rummenigge! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pedri with the short one. Bullish header! Goal! Argentina! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's clever. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Zola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Bellingham. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Neymar. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Zola charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Bellingham, and here's Gullit. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Gullit. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That's good play.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Deco. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Crossed into the box. He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Neymar. Played into space. That's good vision. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mateus. And that is a little undercooked. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Hullet. Rummenigge. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
2 minutes has been indicated.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Argentina absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Argentina will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field is number 18, Berbatov.
Zola, good driving run. That's very neat. Oh, look, Zola! He's kept it out just.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's an excellent interception. Here's a chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That pass has been well intercepted. Mateus. Hullet. Rummenigge. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That is ended up in no man's land. Picked out brilliantly.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
He's having a shot!
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter. He's tough in the tackle and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Neto. Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle. And the shot! Pinged towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. Best. Quality ball. He won't be happy with that one. Pull it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram is the guilty party there. And it's Pedri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Pull it. Nice interception, well timed. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. Great ball, and he's in here. No way through. And here's Zola. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that was vital. Argentina still without a single shot on target. Van Bronckhorst. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yallla will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has crossed into terrific header. Goal! Argentina! First blood drawn. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. And claimed it back swiftly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Argentina are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Eto'o. Yallla has created one goal already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri, it's a good run down the right. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge. Bullet! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Zanetti. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Forlan. Goes forward. Gattuso calmly anticipates. Eto'o. Van Bronckhorst plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, super ball! Chance! Forlan finds himself offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Argentina have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Sola! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought a starting position.
He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Numero 21, Pirlo.
Pedri with the short one. And the cut. A header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Eto'o. Tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Van Bronckhorst. Lovely ball and a real chance now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vieira. Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Turns back here, probably the best option. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Bellingham. Foot in. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear, and let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Eto'o is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And here's Forlan.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now, he's got space here. Thuram going vertical. And here's Forlan. Now it's Eto'o. Zanetti. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And they can counter here. Zola. Vieira. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? This time, surely. Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bale. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zanetti has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5, Forlan. Numero 13, Eto'o. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 15, Ibrahimovic.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Bronckhorst, and it's Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Great vision.
Inter seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And the pass is intercepted. Best. Vieira. Look at the space here. Argentina can consider themselves just about safe now. He's through here. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nedved. Big header! Oh, off the bar! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Nicely shaped ball. Spread it left. And that's it. Argentina, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
I've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Strokes it back. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hullet. Maldini wins the duel this time. Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Pedri. He's picked his way through. The ball goes in. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Pato. And the counter is on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zola, can he spark a counter here? He won't be happy with that one. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a shot! Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Pato. And this is Cruyff. That's an excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to play it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham, Rummenigge, shot could be on. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. Oh, He's missed it, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Real chance here. Bellingham. This might spell danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Threads one in. Now can he find a finish? Fires it in low. Pato is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pato. Howson does really well to win the ball there. But anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Hullet. Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. Kukçu. Hullet. And here's Bellingham. He has a look up.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, super ball! And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Throw in.
There will be 1 minute
And
at
it
a time.
dominates aerially so often. Rummenigge looking to get on the end of this. It's a pretty loose pass. Kukçu. Conte. Bellingham. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination. So here's to that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rummenigge. That's tidy. And it's Vieira. Argentina looking to pass their shapes to shoot! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, and that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is quite a scene here in this grand Coliseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Gullit. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Vieri. Yallllla carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's neat. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Bellingham. And he's whipped it across. Argentina have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice control. Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pedri plays it short. Ball climbs up big. It's hit the crossbar. Israel are looking to go forward now. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Gerrard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Vieri. Gerrard. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Gullit. And he's certainly onside here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Bellingham. Pedri is onto this. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival, Rummenigge. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Israel trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking to play him in. It's come to nothing. Aim forwards. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Now can he find a finish? Drives it in. Corner number 4 coming up here. Pedri goes short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? They're up to 5 corners now. Check claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. Pedri, decent chance! And he's straight offside. And it's Gerrard. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Passing nice and... Real chance! Oh, this looks sharp.
Messi really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played into space out wide, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Deep into stoppage time. And he shoots! In for the pieces! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's gone looking for safety. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Yallllla. Rummenigge. And it's made its way to... And a chance! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 9.
Argentina choosing
Número
to
13.
make the first change.
Número 25. Número 15. Entran. Número
Pelé.
6. Número 10. Número
It's
20.
Pelé!
Número 21.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Nedved with the short one. And it's played... Oh, smashing header!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Oh no, this does not look good. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
La cantidad de espectadores
Well, that's
de este
well seen
partido
too.
fue de 62.005.
And here's Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, super ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passes short and sharp. Bale. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 14. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Now he's got space here. And he's heaved it away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Owen. Ribéry.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's an imaginative pass. He has found a way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Pelé. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
He's found a way through. They're urging him to shoot. That's an excellent interception. Shoots! And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Knocks it into space. Del Piero picks it up out wide. Tele.
Se agregan 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Wilshere. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Tele. Now it's Owen. Nedved. And here's Del Piero. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard.